Hi everyone, welcome to AutoCAD Basic Training. I am Wada Michael and you are watching this video from Learn Ladder YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I want to take you through part 1 of AutoCAD Basic Training. And the topic we are looking at is AutoCAD user interface. Okay, AutoCAD user interface is important because it actually provides a user-friendly and efficient way to interact with the software. Okay, now when we talk of AutoCAD user interface, it actually includes elements like ribbon, toolbars, command line, drawing area, and panels or palettes. Okay, now the primary aim of this tutorial is to equip you with the knowledge of AutoCAD tools for effective usage of this application. And again, the following items are the area of focus in this tutorial. Number 1, getting started with AutoCAD. Application menu, quick access toolbar, info center, ribbon, drawing area, user coordinate system, command window, status bar, view cube, navigation bar, view control, model layout, and viewport control. Okay, getting started with AutoCAD. When you launch AutoCAD 2024 application, and the first thing you will see is this very interface. So this interface you can see here. So there are a couple of information on this screen. Now we have open here, we have new. Now if you want to open an existing drawing, you can make use of this open. As you can see, we have a couple of existing drawing here. We have building section, we have exterior elevation, we have grid plan, pile detail, section 1, section 2, sections, and so on and so forth. Okay, so if you want to open new drawing, you can make use of this. Okay, so you can make use of this if you want to open a new drawing. Now here we are. Then you can click on this side to get a clean surface. Okay, application menu. When you look at this screen here, one of the AutoCAD user interface elements, of course a pronounced one, is application menu right here. It is actually located at the top left corner of this screen. Okay, now when you click on this slide out, you have this drop down. You have new, open, save, save as, import, export, publish, print, drawing, utility, and so on and so forth. Okay, now you can actually make use of this new to create a new drawing, and you can make use of open to open a file. Okay, now you can also use this to actually save your document, your drawing document. You can save as, and save a copy of the drawing you have made. You can also import, from a different format. You can export to a different format as well. Okay, you can also print, your document. You can actually share the drawing you have made. Quick access toolbar. A quick access toolbar actually provides access to a frequently used command. Okay, now it is located right here. All the tools that we frequently use in our drawing can actually be located here. Okay, now you can actually add a tool to this quick access toolbar, and you can also remove. Okay, for instance, if you want to remove this open, I can uncheck And if you check here, the open is already gone. Okay, when I click on this again and check back, so we have open and restored. Okay, now what this simply means, all these command that are checked, they are the one that we can see right here on this position, at this position of quick access toolbar. Okay, so now if we want to check all of them, it simply means that we don't have any quick access toolbar here. So that is that. Okay, now the next thing, info center. Info center is a feature used in several Autodesk products. It actually consists of a set of tools on the right side of the title bar, that enable you to access product related information source. Okay, here this is the title bar, and this is where we can navigate our info center. Okay, when you place your cursor, I think, look at, we have some important information that pop up there. It says sign in to your Autodesk account to access online servers that integrate with your desktop software. Okay, so this is actually an info center. Okay, ribbon is said to be the heart of AutoCAD software. Okay, ribbon actually contains a set of panels representing groups of tools and their features. Okay, now when we talk of ribbon, what we can see here is what we call ribbon. Okay, now what we are saying is that ribbon is divided into group or section by, we can see lines here, you can see all this line. So this is the line that demarcates one group to another or from another. Okay, now each group is called panel. So we have draw panel, we have modify panel, we have annotation panel, we have layer panel, we have block panel, we have properties panel, group panels, and the rest of them. Okay, now what we are actually discussing, this ribbon we are actually treating here right now is actually home tab ribbon. Now one thing you must know, see this information where you can see here, we call them tab. We have home tab, we have insert tab, we have annotate tab, we have parametric tab, view tab, manage tab, output tab, and so on and so forth. So each of these tabs contain what we call ribbon. Okay, and ribbon is divided into group, and the group is what we call panel. Like I said earlier, we have draw panel, modify panel, annotation panel, and the rest of them. So now the ribbon we are actually treating now is the one for home tab, because insert tab has its own ribbon, annotate tab has its own ribbon, parametric tab has its own ribbon, view tab has its own ribbon. So each of the tab has their ribbons. Okay, but the one we actually dwell in our explanation of ribbon is home tab ribbon. Okay, drawing window, we can also call it workspace. Okay, it is actually the area to create a 2D and 3D drawing. Okay, we can create using different commands according to the requirement of what we want to draw. Okay, what we can see here, this very open place, clean place we can see here is what we call drawing window. I call it model space and workspace as well. Okay, now we can actually use different commands to come up with different drawing based on the requirements. Now we can draw anything, use different command. You can use this rectangle also to come up with something. You can make use of cycle, as the case may be. So to draw on this very window, drawing window. Okay, user coordinate system, UCS. When we talk of user coordinate system, it is actually the active coordinate system that represent XY plane in 2D and XYZ plane in 3D. Okay, it acts as the direction in the XY and Z axis for drawing and modeling. Okay, now what we can see here is what we call user coordinate system, UCS. Okay, command window. The command line window is used to write the commands. Okay, now what we can see here is actually the command line window. Okay, now when you type a command, there's need for you to press enter for you to activate the command. Okay, like for instance, line, type line, then you have to press enter, then the line command is already activated, and then go ahead and make use of it. Okay, press escape to actually escape. Okay, now the AutoCAD also display the step after each command on the command line. Okay, now when you, for instance, you type line command and press enter, now after that there is a display of another step to action. Now it says specify first point. Now you have to follow the instruction. Now if you look at this command line window here, we have another information. It says specify next point. When you click the next point, there's another information here too that you should specify next point. So you continue to specify next point. So after actioning the particular information on this window line command, so there's still a next step information that is always given. So that is exactly what we are saying here. Okay, so we need to select the option and press enter after each step. Okay, view control. The view control is displayed on the left corner of the viewport. Now when you place your cursor here, we have view control. Then by the right side we have viewport control, while by the left side of it we have a visual style control. Now back to a view control. Okay, now it actually provides a suitable way to change views, visual setting and styles. It includes options such as top, bottom, left, right, and so on and so forth. So when you click on this top, so it provides us this option, this drop down option here. We have top, we have bottom, we have left, right, front, and so on and so forth. Okay, view cube. The view cube is termed as the navigation tool that is displayed when we are working on a 2D or 3D model space. We can actually switch between the isometric view and the standard view of our drawing or model. Okay, now this is the location of our view cube. All right, so with here we can actually switch to 2D or 3D with the help of this view cube. So subsequently in our future training, we are going to check or look at the detail. Okay, navigation bar. The navigation bar is used to access the navigation tools. It's actually a user interface element where we can access both unified, that is common tools, and product specific tools, that is unique production tools. Okay, now this is what we are talking about, navigation bar. So this is the location of it. We have a full navigation wheel right here. We have pan. We have zoom, extent. Now we have the orbit and the rest of them. Okay. Model layout. Now when we talk of model layout in AutoCAD, there are two different workspaces. We have model space and layout, and also paper space. Okay. Now when we think of model space, this actually concerns where we, like this open place where we can see here, is where we make our drawing, make our modeling and drafting as the case may be. Okay. Have viewport control and visual style control. Okay. Now in the case of viewport control, it actually provides access to multiple viewport configurations, several viewport tools, and the display option of the current viewports in the layer. Okay. Now this is the location of viewport control. Okay. Now also talk about visual style control. Now this is the location of visual style control. Okay. It actually provides access to standard and custom visual styles. Okay. Lastly, we have mouse cursor. Now before we treat mouse cursor, remember that we have what we call file tab. So what we have at this position is what we call file tab. We have start, then subsequently we have other drawing that we have opened, like this one. Then if we want to open any other drawing, new one, you can also tap here. So this is what we call file tab. Okay. Now let's continue with mouse cursor. Okay. So the cursor used to draw figures in our drawing space here is what we call mouse cursor. Okay. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for updates. And don't forget to leave comment in the comment section. See you in the next class.